Hey, Angela. Hey, Joey. It took me a sec to find the link. I gotta just leave that on my desktop somewhere. Whoops, you gotta unmute yourself, Joey. Oh, there you go.
I was just getting ready to message you in WhatsApp and saying you need to restart it.
Yeah. Hey, Angela. You want to unmute yourself?
Hello.
Hello, Angela. And Alex is connecting now. Hey, Alex, welcome back. Who are we missing? Justin.
Justin.
All right, so I'm going to go back to the screen share. And I'm going to bring up.
While you're doing that, quick question. So I know you said to send your emails, Guy, with questions. One other thought would be in that first plans version 1 document. Should we just put our questions at the very bottom of that document so you always have them in the same place? That's totally up to you.
And that allows everybody else to see what questions are being asked. So that should eliminate a lot of redundancy too.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can you just describe to me though again?
Yeah, I'll share
where you're
screen.
thinking that is?
Yeah, if you want to allow me to share my screen.
Okay, I'll stop my screen. Now you share your screen.
Okay, it says host disabled attendee screen sharing.
Oops. Okay, let me see.
Otherwise, I can just send an email. I don't want to take time on this if it takes more than a minute.
Let me see if I can quickly see how to do that. Security. Enable blah 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 blah. Share whiteboards. No, I don't see quickly how to do that.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'll try to sort that out. Oh, yeah.
I'll just share a screenshot in the image, but it's just called plans version 1. So it's just one of the Google Word documents out there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and figure out for the next meeting if any of you if any of you figure out how I can allow everyone to share, send me a note. I will also try to find it. Okay, let's get into this document. So we have the 7 components: community, food, shelter, energy, water, waste, and economics. So I don't have my notes handy for that, but why don't we just go over it again? I'm going to write each thing down, and let's review who is going to be the number 1 and number 2 on each of these. Give me a sec. I'll just scribble these down. Food, shelter.
I'm happy to take notes too.
Energy. Yeah, I have to do it for the sake of sending a note to everybody. Economics. Okay, well, I know that I had put myself down for shelter. Is there somebody who wanted to, I forget what we discussed last week. Is there somebody who wanted to be my sous chef on the shelter topic? Somebody who's interested in alternative dwelling designs? And this would also include sketching, say, the dining hall or some of the other buildings and structures. Anyway, let me know later. Let's go in order. Community. Who did we have for community?
I was for community and food. Happy to do those 1 and 2.
Okay, Alex. So why don't you be first on community and second on food?
That sounds good.
And now we'll need somebody to be second on community and first on food. Then we have energy. I remember, Justin, you were on waste, right? Number 1 on waste.
Yeah, I can do waste.
Okay, so we need a number 2 there. And did, did we have anyone for energy last week?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, so that's Angela is first on energy. And then water.
That was me.
Okay, that's Joey. I'll type this up so I don't forget next time. And economics, did we have anyone for economics? Well, maybe one of the people who are not here will be, who is it that's not here? There's Kyla and
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, Jesus
Oh,
has
and Jesus,
been he's missed the last meeting as well. We got to get Jesus involved. Well, why don't I just I'll put Kyla down for economics #1 just for now.
Can I take food primary since I have dibs and do community second?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You're here,
Alright.
so that's one of the benefits of being on the call. So Alex is #1 for food and #2 for community. All right. Does anyone want to be #2? You know what I'm going to do? This is good enough. I'm going to send out an email. Why is this doing this? That's weird. I'm going to send out an email, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So we don't need. Are you guys still seeing my screen, or did it stop?
No, just your beautiful face.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad you have an appreciation of beauty. Joey. It's this, we'll put you in charge of overall aesthetics and art for the project. What I'll do is I'll make a note and send an email to everybody, and anyone who is not #1 or #2 on something can write me back and say what they want. Actually, you know what? This will be hell for me. Let's do it on the Google Docs. I'll write this up and I'll send it to you, Justin, by email, and you can slap it into Google Docs, and then people can go in and it's like signing up for tennis or something, or for a golf foursome, like you want to be on this or on that, and we'll just let people sort it out. Hopefully everyone will find a spot for themselves.
On that plans V1 document, I have this all typed up right now. So if we want to use that document, I've entered all the things that I pasted into the group chat.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll send you what I've just scribbled here in an email, and if you want to enter in what the positions are that are claimed already, and then everyone can go in and fill in the rest of the slots. And if people don't respond, I'll just at the end of the process, I'll just assign them. I know Kyla sent a message on WhatsApp, and she also emailed me. She wanted to be on the call today, but she had to drive her kids to an appointment. Jesus, I don't know what's going on with him, but I'll just I'll follow up with him this week and make sure that he's still energized about the project, which I'm sure he is. Goodness knows what's going on for people. So, all right, anything else, y'all?
Just a quick suggestion, and maybe to both you and Alex. I'm not a technical person, so I was thinking of an Excel document that had the 7 different areas and then our names, or however, and let us go through and maybe list in our own personal 1 through 7 what we feel, what areas we might like to be able to work in. Some of us might be able to fill in our #4 choice. We might be able to be the sous chef on that one. Just, I
hear you. And I would say that, like, let's say that I'm #1 on shelter and I'm say #2 on water, for argument's sake. That doesn't mean that I can't contribute a thought or an idea or get inspired with something and contribute to one of the other areas. I mean, we're all working on the whole thing, but it's what you have ownership on that. When we are finalizing all this, if somebody didn't do their work and pull their weight, that could create a problem for the group. So we need, these are the things that you have to take ownership of. Well, answer me this, Alex, does an Excel sheet work in the context of the Google Doc, or is that just complicating things? Because Joey, I don't think it's all that technical to work on the Google Doc, honestly.
I don't know. You will find out I'm the most technologically challenged person you've ever met in your life. So,
Well, I'm not far behind you, and actually I'm kind of using this to force myself to learn this Google Suite, because it's so obviously the way to I'll be collaborating with clients in the future with that. So, okay, why don't we do this? Let's try Google Docs first, and if for some reason that doesn't work and it makes sense to circulate an Excel spreadsheet by email or something, then we'll do that.
And Joey, I'm happy to just set up 10 minutes and we can chat and I can just walk you through where the Google Docs are.
I appreciate that offer. I will try it on my own first, though.
Yeah,
Sounds
this is the right attitude. We've got to help each other, and definitely I don't want to see anyone who's like, oh, I don't know how to do this, and nobody helps them. We've got to be a team, and I think from this point forward, we'll probably start having a little more communication amongst each other during the week, and then that will build as we come to finalizing the project. Well, for myself, I'm gonna start going through these YouTube videos I've been downloading about interesting shelter designs, and I'm gonna start doing some sketches and just start going with that. But my main action item, my main deliverable this week is to get everything I can to Alex by way of good information toward that base map drawing, because that's very important. Everything will be built in layers on top of that. So, and in each of your own areas of focus, just start doing the research and get as much ahead of the curve as you can, so we don't end up scrambling at the end, because the time is going to fly. Yeah.
And one other housekeeping note. So in that plans V1 Google Doc, which again, that's where I put the roles where you can sign up for primary or secondary. I also put gave each of us a color. So it just has your name, and your name's highlighted in a color. So if you want to use the color when you're editing the doc, so we know who said what.
Can I ask you a big favor? Can you just send us all an email with that link one more time, so I don't have to dig for it? And then I'll go in this afternoon and I'll write my own stuff in there for sure.
I'll do that right after this call. Okay,
guys. Anything else, or we'll wrap it up? Okay.
One last thing is also in the Google Docs, I'm just putting together, I just made a document called links and references that is basically an accumulation of all of the links that have been sent in the emails. So it's like there's the link for the weekly Zoom meeting, the property walkthrough part 1, 2, and 3, the summer walkthrough, the call with April and Sunny, the property on Redfin, and then some other stuff.
Justin, I love you, brother. I reach through here and give you a big kiss for doing that. Thank you so much. That is great. What a team we have. Okay, guys. So unless anyone has any other business, we could wrap this up, and we'll just keep in touch during the week. Okay. All right. Namaste, everybody.
Have see you all tomorrow in class.
Day. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow in class.
All right.
Cheers. Thanks for being in the meeting, guys. Bye-bye now.
Bye.